Carp are an invasive freshwater fish that has been wrecking our local ecosystem since the 1960s, further impacting our fisheries and recreational water activities. You may not even realise just how much havoc they are causing. Through this inquiry process, I've learned about this important sustainability issue, and I have to say, I'm quite shocked about its severity. Hi, my name is Trish, and I have vital information to share with you today regarding the carp's impact on the Murray-Darling Basin. The Murray-Darling Basin is a critical Australian landscape with immense significance for millions who rely on its water source. My family and friends enjoy many activities in the basin, including boating, fishing and swimming. How important is clean drinking water to you? For me, safe swimming areas are also a priority. Do you like fishing? If you do, you've probably caught plenty of carp, particularly throughout the Murray-Darling Basin, as you'll find up to 90% of carp biomass, giving you only a 10% chance of actually catching a native fish. Unfortunately, in the Murray-Darling Basin, over half the native fish population is now listed as vulnerable or threatened with extinction. Very sad, considering millions of Australians enjoy recreational fishing, and it's worth billions to the Australian economy. A naturally balanced ecosystem requires equal distribution of predators and prey. The rapid growth of carp sees them as unsuitable prey, and now their density is well above the carrying capacity, on average 8 times the threshold in certain areas. Water quality is declining through the increased sedimentation and nutrient enrichment directly resulting from carp's aggressive eating as they feed like vacuum cleaners, disrupting the bottom of rivers. As the sediment particles get stirred up, it makes the water murky, which reduces the amount of light that can reach aquatic plants, affecting their growth and health. Birds find it harder to see prey through the turbidity in the water, and algae growth can be more favourable to the low light conditions, which we know affects humans. Water turbidity has increased substantially in the Murray-Darling Basin. The carp population has increased rapidly due to their reproduction rates, producing thousands of eggs multiple times a year. They have an ability to adapt to various environmental conditions with high tolerance to extreme temperatures and water quality. They can spawn in low-lying rivers, so escaping flowing waterways through flooding is not an issue for them either. On this slide, you can see 2 types of small organisms carp like to eat. Outlined in red are invertebrates, a vital food source for native species, although heavily consumed by carp. Zooplankton is highlighted in yellow, are critical for controlling algae growth. However, juvenile carp indulge in eating this and disrupting the balance and leading to more frequent algae blooms. To achieve significant restoration of our ecosystem and recover native fish populations for the long term, a drastic mitigation strategy is being considered by the Australian Federal Government. The National Carp Control Plan is well underway in its second phase now, investigating a biocontrol agent's feasibility. If the carp virus is approved and released under optimal conditions, it can infect 70 to 100% of carp. Globally, the carp virus has been detected in over 30 countries and has shown promising signs through large-scale carp deaths. For the release of the carp virus into the Murray-Darling Basin to be justified, the potential benefits must outweigh the estimated risks. This requires educated predictive measures, but the process is costly and can take an additional 3 to 12 years. Through this time, engagement will be critical for addressing concerns and informing the community. After listening to this presentation, I hope you've gained awareness of the chaos caused by carp. It's important to follow fishing regulations, not release carp, and support sustainable fishing practices. Spread awareness, engage in discussions, and advocate for policy change if you can. Interestingly, the US has recently implemented a plan to boost consumer demand for carp by creating a market for this high-protein fish, making it easier for everyone to access quality carp products. Can we in Australia maybe find a similar way to enhance carp products and create more demand for them? Clearer water and healthy habitats will hopefully be seen in our waterways in the not-so-distant future. Thank you for listening.